Welcome back to another PageKey live broadcast. Um, Last night I was just getting into publishing the PyPy, and I stayed on for a little bit after I stopped and got it published. So there you go on the public pypy.org. PageKey Docgen is available 1.00. There's no description or anything. So let's work on that today. Going to make a little bit of common CI/CD and add this project to all of the projects, hopefully. Create and merge the design doc. We'll see how far we get on that, and create some user-facing instructions. And then this Docgen whole thing, I think, can close out all this. So we'll be done finally, and can move on to something more interesting. I know I keep saying that, but I think it's really going to happen this time. So let's start out with the CI/CD, because I don't want to copy and paste anything. You can include CI/CD from different places in GitLab, so let's take advantage of that feature and say add common CI/CD from. I'll create the issue, and then see, I'm a public person. I'm not part of this project on this account, so anyone could have done that. Also, anyone can fork this project. So this is the process. If you want to contribute, you got to fork, put it in my own namespace, my own username, and I'll make it a public fork. Once I fork, now I can create a merge request. Can I create a merge request and a branch at the same time? No. Okay. Anyway, I have to clone down my fork. So let's do that. I can open it up. And what I'm going to do is check out a branch that starts with the issue number, which is 1 in this case. And I'm going to say add CI/CD stuff. I'm going to make it different after the 1 because I want to see if that actually works. Oops, I forgot the B. So I made the branch. I'm going to push it. I use a bunch of aliases, but it's git push u origin 1. And a merge request. Let's see if that link actually works. So you click the link, and yes, it wants to merge into the actual repo, not the fork. So that's exactly what we want. I will create the merge request. I will allow my owner account to make commits, which hopefully you do too if you ever commit to PageKey repos. And so we're all set to write some code. And this is going to be pretty straightforward, I think. We're going to code .. PageKey Docgen. We already have a nice functioning pipeline. Let's just make it so that it's usable by other projects too. And I was thinking about this. I think the way to split this up is to just have a file for each of the jobs. Oops. Okay, so PageKey Docgen, what branch am I on? I'll go on main, pull. Should have plenty of new stuff. No. Oh, I have to update my origin here. And now if I get pull, there we go, I have the latest. Okay, so here's all these. So, like this whole block, I think I would want to put in wholesale into a project. So let's just copy it. I mean, the stage is probably fine. I'm going to keep that. So I'm just going to say jobs, whatever, reusable jobs, semantic release. You know what? I'm going to put it at the top level. I don't always include statements to be long. So we're going to say semantic we'll group it by stage. How's that? So we'll say version semantic release.yaml. Paste it in there. Now in theory, I also need a merge request on my fork here for the common CI/CD, or rather I need to switch over PageKey Docgen to use the common stuff. So let's see if I can get that taken care of too. Switch to common CI/CD. create the issue. It's issue number 4. So in my fork, I will say for switch to common CI/CD. I have to edit my remote again. I guess I should have 2 separate remotes. So that's the origin. We should really have a remote called. Should really have one called. Get remote at lab.com. PageKey streaming / PageKey Docgen. It. Okay, there we go. So we have a fork. We have an origin. So I'm gonna git push upstream fork 4-. So I'll push my 4- branch to my fork. I don't have permission to push to the other one. You know. Okay, and then this is a merge request. That's perfect. I'm going to create it, and we're all set to start contributing. So let's do it. Get back into the coding view here. And see what we can come up with. So yeah, so I'm going to replace this entire version stage with an include statement. Well, yeah, so it's going to be include project PageKey / libs CI/CD ref main file version / semantic release.yaml. Yeah, I guess that's fine. That should work exactly the same. I don't think there's anything specific to this repo in here. Let's just make sure. No. That's all fine. And the release RC, I can just copy and paste for now. I think. Yeah, I think that's fine. I'll just have that per repo. So cool. Now this can be deleted. Let's do the same thing for test, docs, build. Honestly, yeah, I guess that's fine. I'm going to number these though. Then test. Then do the docs. I don't know if this is a good way to do it, but this might be a bad strategy. But let's see. So, yeah, let's try that. And then we will do pytest.yaml, paste in this guy. We can do kind of the same thing here. Also, it's really driving me crazy that I cannot do Shift-Alt down arrow. It works on my other account. Control-Shift-Alt down. Doesn't work. I gotta fix that. How do I change the hotkeys? Text editor. Do I have to log into my other account to figure out how this is done? My other account on this exact same computer does this, so where are the VS Code hotkey settings? Preferences, keyboard shortcuts. Okay. Here we go. Line. Delete line. Copy line down. Control Shift Alt. I just tried that, it didn't work, so let's change it. And I don't care. Do it. And okay, let's see if that worked. So I should be able to, that's so much better. Yay. O1 version, O2 test, PyTest YAML. O3 docs, Docgen YAML. O4 build, wheel.yaml, O5 publish, twine.yaml. And I expect this will get reused quite a bit, so that'll be that. So PyTest is there, fine. Docs, we're going to do docgen.yaml. And we'll just throw this in here. Build wheel.yaml. Good. And publish twine.yaml. Nice. Okay. So let's see. First, I'll commit these. Oh, I can actually use the other ref for now to test. So let's do PageKey streaming /CICD. And ref is going to be one add CICD stuff. And that should actually run. This should not run any pipelines. But what I just did here should run in theory. Okay, so it ran when we created the MR. And now it looks like it's running exactly the same. So that's perfect. I think that works. It's good. So I'm going to mark that as ready. This can be a fix. Honestly, it doesn't need to be a new version. It's exactly the same. So I'm not even going to give it a prefix for semantic release. So that one's ready. Can I add a reviewer? No. All right, so that's something that I'll take care of offline today when we're done. And same for the other merge requests. So we can just clean this up and say we'll call it a feature. And I would say that that's good to go. So I'll merge that later. But with that, second order of business is that each of these guys now needs Docgen. So let's get that working. You know what? Actually, I might just take one moment here to go ahead and merge those merge requests. I just have to update the references to point to the common CI/CD. So I'll start out by merging the common CI/CD one, because that doesn't even have a pipeline. Real quick. All right, there should be nothing repo specific. Yeah, I think this is all good to go. Taking a look. Yeah, it looks good. All right, so I'm going to merge that and just make a quick change to the merge settings. Hold on. Okay. One sec, sorry. So, here we go. I'm going to hit merge on this guy. Common CI/CD, merge. Okay, so now that that's in, I can update the refs again to get the other one ready. So this is all done. Don't really care to have that open now. And these can all switch back to that. So and we'll just see if that actually runs. Seems to run fine. So I'll merge that as well, and then we can get going. PageKey Docgen. Switch to common CI/CD. That looks good. Yep, I'm going to merge when it succeeds. And that's good. Okay. So with both of those done, let's quickly apply this to all the other repos, and then we can write the design doc for PageKey Docgen, and then we can call it a day. And I might at the end of this rev up PKOS and see how that looks. But first, let's just write an issue. Oh, I already have one written. Wow, okay. Great. So let me just clone down Boom. And we will basically just copy from the other repo. So oops. Oh, I already have it open. I'm a dummy. Okay. So I'm going to rename this as, oh, hold on. Let's see. So I have the fork, right? Let's check out B. I think it's 7. Issue number 7. Add doc site. And then all we should have to do is, I want to call this docs, just like the other one. Oh, I already have some stuff in here. Whoa, I have lots of stuff in here. Okay, cool. Let's see if this actually generates. Oh, you know what I have to do is change these to RST files. So let's do that. I don't know if it supports Mermaid. I guess we'll find out. Is there anything worth reading here? I guess I can put this here. Yada, yada, yada. The RST link format is horrible. What? This should all go into the architecture folder. You know what? This is a job for ChatGPT, so let's see if it can convert for us. Hey, can you convert this markdown to RST? Nice. Whoa, that's awesome. Probably no mermaid support, but we'll see how it comes out. Huh, that's so cool. That link format, I can't deal with it. Okay. So, with that done, now we just have to add the GitLab CI file. Oop. All right. And then in theory, I should be able to test this locally by doing cd docs, PageKey Docgen. I should literally just be able to pip install PageKey Docgen anyway from the public repo. PageKey Docgen dot. Oops, I need site.yaml. Let's steal it from the other site. PageKey Docgen. Boom languages CE. Yeah, whatever. All this works. Oh, this isn't even... This is not a Python thing. This is JavaScript. So much for API doc. But either way, let's see if it works now. It's probably going to look funky. Alright, so I'm just going to say that this is empty and see if it fails. Ah, it worked, even though it got mad about the mermaid diagram. And if we look at it, yep, this looks fine. That's fine for now. Lots of work to do on this thing. Storage, translator, whew, lots of stuff to re-implement. User, guess that's it. No changelog in this directory. Okay, so let's regenerate real quick. And yep, looks good. Eventually these will actually have something filled out. But in the meantime, that's about it. That's pretty easy. All right, let's do that real quick. I think that's going to be an update to PageKey Docgen. So let's see. Add mermaid support. This is issue 5. So in my fork, am I doing anything in this right now? think this got merged. So I'm going to get checkout dash B. Well, get to pull origin main. Okay, get checkout B7. No, 5. Add mermaid. And in order to add mermaid, I will update the template for conf.py to have this guy in it. And then I'll install this as part of the PyProject toml. Poetry add that guy. Okay, perfect. And then we can just say push thought I just checked out 5. There we go. Pushed 5, and then let's just test it and see if we need to make any changes. So should be able to do poetry run PageKey Docgen dot. Saw some errors. Oh, it's mad about the changelog for some reason. Whatever. And then index.rst. I'm just going to copy in that mermaid to test with. So where was that? Right here. Right here. And we'll paste that. And now what happens? PageKey Docgen. Mermaid is not known. Am I using? What if I do this? Mermaid. What kind of error is this time? Template, who cares? Changelog, who cares? All right. Looks good. And what's it look like? Oops. There we go. Look at that. That was easy. Okay. Let's get that merged. And now anybody using this package has that support. Oops. I don't want to commit that. Okay, so the fork's good to go. Mermaid support. Guess I never created a merge request. Let's do that. Create. And let's take a look. Yep. 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 Looks good. All right, I'm going to approve it. Or I guess not approve. I'm going to merge it. So, give me one sec. Merge requests. And set to auto merge. Okay, so that should cut a new version and push to the public PyPy soon. In the meantime, I'm going to install it locally. Oh, I don't need it to be editable. Pip install dot. Oop, hold on. Some people are going to cringe. Well, nobody's watching. But installing to the global environment is probably bad practice. But I'm doing it anyway. And then We can try it over here. PageKey Docgen dot. It worked. Build HTML. Ugh. $8,000. Low cost 8,000. Boom languages. That did not work, but I think I have to just change this format. That didn't work either. What happened there? What did the other one look like? A little different. That's very strange. There we go. Okay, that's good to go. And then what else? What else? So I just, what did we change here? We added the pipeline. Move some stuff around, whatever. Okay, so doc site, we're good. Semantic release. I don't think we need that for Boom yet. I don't think that we need PyTest at all. I don't think that we all we need is Docgen. We don't need to build a wheel. We don't need to publish to PyPy. So that should be it. I'm going to call this origin fork. Forgot to update the path. Interesting. Okay. Good. How's that pipeline doing? Publishing now. Okay. That's ideal. And the Boom thing, I think this is ready. Ooh, did I not create a merge request? I did. And there's no pipeline. What's going on? What is this? Oh, this is something else. Okay. Let's see if it lets me create a merge request. Why isn't it asking me if I want to create a merge request? That's questionable. Oh no. Did I push to a random project? Did I not even fork it? Oh man. I'm gonna delete this. I never even hit fork, did I? That's a pain. Alright, so there's no fork relationship. Goodbye. What I should have done is I should have actually forked the repo instead of just cloning it. So I'll hit fork. And then my push should work. No wonder it failed on the first try. Wow, did I accidentally commit something massive? Oh, I did. Ugh. I committed the whole build folder. That's terrible. What do I even do about that? I'm just going to save the files and do this whole thing over again. What do I even do about this? Hold on. Oh. I'm messing everything up. Put those files back. We're good. We're all set. I'm going to move .git. Get backup. Get backup-o. I'm going to clone down the fork to grab that .git folder. And I'm on main. I'll get checkout -b7 add docs. Move .git remove rf boom ce. Now what do we got? Aha! We have the moved doc folder, we have GitLab CI, and we have docs. Now let's definitely add a git ignore this time. I'll do it at the top level. Oh, there already is one. No, there's not. We definitely do not want to commit the build folder. That makes more sense. That's a lot better. Add docs site, rename doc to docs. Okay, we pushed it. Much better. Create request. We get a nice little button. Wow. Life is good. We'll call it fix add docs site. Good enough. Into yes, this is right. Okay, so that's done. I'll go ahead and do the other repos just like I just did that one. I guess. I don't even think. What is this? Why? This is not even something that I'm going to work on. I'll just do PKOS. And that's it. And PKvid. I'll just do these two. PageKey fit is whatever. PKvid, so I'm going to say add doc site. Same for PKOS. Add doc site. I'll fork it. I'll fork it. I'll clone it. I'll clone it again. Pop it open. We can do two at a time here. And let's see what kind of, as an old repo, it still has a master branch. So what issue number did we end up with for PKOS? issue number 10 for pkvid, 1 for pkos. Only because it's been moved all over. Both of them already have a docs folder. That's good. No, this one doesn't. So let's go ahead and say docs. And I guess I should really just do one at a time. So let's do code PageKey Docgen. And I'll take the index. And that's good. And I'll also add an architecture folder. I'll add a site YAML. I guess I should come up with a better... I should decide on the license or whatever, but for now this is fine. Just gonna take all this stuff. Thanks GitLab, architecture design. That all looks good. So I think that should be all the files needed, and then we'll set GitLab ci.yaml. And this can have the full gamut of all that stuff because it is Python based. So let's see. What if I do PageKey.gen dot creates a build folder that's not get ignored. So let's go ahead and ignore that. And then if we do Python 3, HTTP server, directory, build HTML, does it look good? Well, it has the wrong name. But other than that, this looks good, this looks good. API reference, nice, that looks great. Ooh, very cool. Okay, so that's cool. That is all set. Okay, I didn't miss any references. So that's cool, that's easy. That looks good. So I will add docs site files. All set. I'll merge that later. So that one's done. We can open up PKOS. That one's going to be a little more interesting because it is not... Ooh, I have all kinds of stuff in here. Whoa. Wow, there's a lot of stuff here. Okay. This is going to be another one that's a little different. Ooh, I even have a pipeline here. Wow. Let's switch things up a little. What is this workflow thing? I'm going to comment that for now. I'm going to comment this out. Build and test. I'm just going to leave. I don't think that I need... I'll hold off on semantic. I'm going to comment semantic release. I think I'll probably want it eventually. I'll leave PyTest commented too. We really do need Docgen. Really do need... We don't need the wheel. Don't need twine. So, it's a messy file, but I guess I can just go check and see if it generates properly, but that should be that. We need site.yaml. Throw that there, and we'll say pkos // source / this is all C and stuff like that. So There's some test code. I don't know if we need API docs for that, so I'm just going to leave this blank, see what happens. And then, okay, so I don't know if that's the case anymore, but let's just replace this with index.md. Welcome to PKOS's documentation. PageKey operating system is developed from scratch for educational purposes. And entertainment. Okay, that looks good. I'll rename this to index.md, index.rst. Okay. That's all set. And then video notes is, yeah, let's do video notes slash index, video notes slash index.md. Index.md. Well, can I do a table of contents? Index.rst. And I'll say video notes. I'll say this folder contains all the messy notes and research that were used to create the PCOS series. Fine and dandy. And then talk tree. I'm just going to say, you can't do a wildcard, can you? How do I get these? Can I just do star.md? And do something like, I know you can do glob. All right, let's see if that works. PageKey Docgen dot build folders get ignored. Nice. Generated. Build HTML. Oh. Let's see how that looks. PKOS. Nice. Video notes. And there's nothing there. How do I have a glob for all MD files in a folder for Sphinx? What's it called? Index, talk, whatever. Is there any way to do it in RST without custom scripts? Talk tree, glob. Nice, let's try that. So I think I already did that. Glob. Maybe I should do /star.md. Still nothing. That stinks. I'm not sure why it's not picking it up. Document not included in a talk tree. I tried. Oh, do I have to do it from the top level? Maybe that's it. Video notes slash... That would be wild. No, I don't think that worked. That's annoying. Why is that not working? I think it's getting mad that there's an exclamation point in here. Okay. Why would that not work? Hmm. Can I just do star? Ah, there we go. All right, I'm going to do a max depth of 1. And I'm going to give all these pages titles. Wow, these are terrible. They're such a mess. They're pastes from OneNote. Ah, these are so old. They're probably going to look like garbage. How's this looking so far? That looks nice. All right, let's keep it going. Did I... Don't need the 0 there. OS 5, OS 6, reading the disk. Making the jump. See it last. Bootloader Breakup. What a cheesy title. Booting from ISO. Running on real hardware. ISO. That'll work. This has to be the most boring thing to watch. Interrupts. Docker dev environment. Wow, these notes are all over the place. This is silly. Okay. Just notes that I never used for an intro. What was this about? I think it was maybe PCI. PCI. Alright, I'll just take a guess and say it was PCI. Was it PCI? Playlists. Inception. Can I click on that? Okay, so OS 20 was what? PCI, yep. Okay. So that should be good. Let's see how that looks. Nice. Lots of video notes. They're pretty bad. Oh, okay, this is most of a blog post. Whoa, it actually rendered the footnotes. That's cool. Whoa, this is not bad. I like Sphinx. It's nice. Okay. Video notes. What if I go home? Spams the video notes. Okay, so let's say add site files, video notes, titles. And I'm just going to add the architecture folder. Just copy everything in. Okay, that should be good. I'm gonna make a max depth of 1. What's it mad about? I don't care. Templates not included, who cares? Changelog, who cares? Okay, looks good. Let's run it. And architecture, video notes, indices and tables. What? Why did it do that? What is this indices and tables thing? I'm getting rid of that for this one. It's messing everything up. Should I? I don't know. Whatever, that's good enough. And then this does not need indices and tables again. That's going up. And I think I might have made the same mistake in the other one. Yeah, that doesn't need to be there. That can go up. And what else? That might be it for today. It's been how long? An hour. Yeah, that's probably enough time. So, what did we accomplish today? Why is there no merge request showing up here? Maybe I didn't create one yet. Not in here either. All right, I have to create those. Create merge request. Create merge request. And we're good. One more thing to check. Did I make that mistake again on boom? These two, whatever. I'll have to do something with those. Did I make that mistake? Yep. No, I didn't. Okay. Yep. I think we're done. I'm going to go offline and merge all these, and then next time it's going to be all about PageKey OS. We're going to dive back in, dust it off, and look at PageKey operating system again like it's brand new, like we've never seen it before. And it's going to be beautiful. So, see you next time. Thanks for watching.